It's another Make It Again Monday featuring Picket Studios' beautiful and bold joy word die. Sweet Christmas tags also feature some wonderful dies: Snowflake Frost, Snowflake Prism, and Snowflake Crystal. Tags are finished off with these sweet angels from an adorable stamp set called Angels Sing to the Newborn King. These tags have been designed so that the recipient could actually take them and turn them into an ornament, so let's get started. Its first die set is Snowflake Prism. I have small panels of Bristol Smooth cardstock that I'm applying Distress Oxide inks to with the blender brush. For each snowflake, I've chosen a light, medium, and dark tone. All of the detail dies for the snowflakes will be die cut from panels that have been inked up with a medium and a light tone. For the accompanying background die, I'll be using a combination of the medium tone with a dark tone. Snowflake Crystal will be die cut from tones of blue. The final snowflake, Snowflake Frost, will be done in yellows. If you are interested in the colors that I've used, they'll be listed on my blog at bonniecarolee.com. Panels have been set aside to dry completely before stamping them with Versamark ink using the beautiful background stamp Hark the Angels Sing. The panel is coated with gold embossing powder. I make sure that my heat tool is at full temperature before I melt the embossing powder to minimize warping. Although the script really can't be read once the snowflakes are die cut, what it will do is provide some consistent glints of gold across both the background and the detail die cuts. Detail die has been used to cut the embossed panel and also black cardstock 4 times. The embossed panel is first adhered to one of the black die cuts offset to give it a little bit of a black outline. The other 3 black cardstock snowflakes are stacked and then aligned to the one that is at the back of the embossed snowflake. So I'm going to state the obvious. I should have just stacked the black cardstock ones all at once and then offset the embossed panel on top of it. Sometimes when I do things, I don't take the easy road. The background die was used to cut the embossed panel and a piece of white cardstock. And I only did this because whenever I'm ink blending, I always manage to get ink on the back of my panel, and I wanted it to be nice and clean to write a message to the recipient on. And then the snowflake is adhered on top of the background die, and I set some weight on it until the glue has been set. The joy word die was used to cut both gold foil cardstock and black cardstock. They are stacked slightly offset. A crocodile hole punch easily punches a hole through the layers of cardstock. Picket Studios' extra wide foam adhesive has been cut down into strips and added to the back of the joy word die just to give it a little bit of a lift off of the snowflake. The angels from Angels Sing to the Newborn King are stamped on white cardstock with Picket Studios' hybrid black ink. This versatile ink can be used with any medium, and so it will be perfect for Copic coloring. The angels are small, and so they're quick and easy to color. 3 of the angels will have darker skin tones and the other 3 light ones. These will be done with just 2 markers. And again, the hair is only done with 2 markers, 1 medium tone and 1 dark tone. All of the wings are colored with a very pale blue, and the dresses with a slightly darker blue on just the shadow areas and blended out with a colorless marker. After the angels are cut with the coordinating dies, a paintbrush is used to paint the wings with a little bit of paper glitz sparkle. Gold metallic embroidery floss is used to create the tie for the tags. To create a thick fringe, it is looped around 3 times before threading it through and tying it off. Foam dots are used to attach the angels to the tag. The knot on the tie will be finished off with a gold ribbon bow. Tying bows is not my forte, and I find it easiest to work with wired ribbon. It allows me to shape it, making it look a little bit prettier than it would otherwise. The tails are cut off at an angle, it doesn't look too bad. And after the tie is trimmed off, the only thing that is left to do is to attach the bow. And once the bow is placed in position, a pair of reverse tweezers helps to hold everything until the glue is completely dry. That completes this sweet set of Christmas tags in another Make It Again Monday episode. Picket Fence Studios' Joy Word Die is front and center on the beautiful snowflakes, accompanied with the sweet angels from Hark the Angels Sing. I hope you'll join me again for another Make It Again Monday. As always, I appreciate your visit.